Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about tips for Wish, for shopping on Wish. If you're not familiar with Wish, it's an app that you can download on your phone, or you can do it through a website. And when I first found out about Wish, I was like looking through Facebook and it popped up and I was like, what is this? And I started reading like reviews, and it's been hit and miss. You know, you'd be even like driving down the road or shopping at a department store and you hear an ad, you know, wish.com. And what is Wish has everything. And so, I mean, from clothes to kids' toys to makeup to, I mean, you name it, it's probably on there. So I've been shopping off Wish for a while now. And so I thought I'd share with you guys some like tips and questions that I had when I first started shopping at Wish. I thought I'd share with you guys. And I'm not sponsored by Wish. I'm really addicted and I love it. And so hopefully these little tips will help you shop better at Wish. So the first thing I say is just always plan ahead when you're shopping at Wish. Like, always order ahead. So if you have, you know, if there's certain things that you want to put for Christmas in your kid's stocking, or birthdays or holidays, or you need something to come at like a certain time, at least order 30 days in advance, because everything comes overseas. Most things do. Some don't. Some things come from America, but it ships all over. And so I would at least give it 30 days to get to you. Sometimes it's really, I get like really shocked because I'm like, I order it, and then 2 weeks later, I'm like, oh, wow, you know, it got here super fast, which is like a bonus, but I don't expect anything to get to me until 30 days. Another tip is always look at pictures. So if you click on the app and you see, you know, a pair of shoes, and you scroll and it'll say reviews, and read everybody's reviews. I go through and I scroll, and then a lot of people post pictures of like what the product really is, because sometimes picture in reality, sometimes it doesn't add up. So it's really nice to like look at what other people are saying and look at people's pictures. That way you know, okay, this is what it really looks like, this is what people are saying. That way you get the best quality and you know what you're getting ahead of time. And then always look for the store reviews. So you know, every store, there's like millions of stores on there, and everybody has, you know, similar items or the same item, but you always want to look for a good rating on the store. That way, you know, if it's packaged good, if it, you know, did they ship on time, was your product late, all that stuff is a big, you know, you need to like check that out, just so that you know when the product gets here, you know, you're expecting better quality of things. And then here's another thing, you always I always look for the best price. So there'll be tons of stores that have the same item, whether it be like a pair of shoes. And I found, you know, this shoe was like $12. And I'm like, okay, well, do I really want to pay $12? Because, I mean, I like to pinch my penny. And so if I can find it at a different store for cheaper, and they have the exact same good, you know, reviews, and the store looks good, and, you know, people like that product, I'm going to go get it at the store that's cheaper. So I kind of search what I want, and then I kind of like will look and see what other stores will have the same thing, and then I'll just get the cheapest price. And so, I mean, just because the product says, you know, it's $12 or $10, keep looking, because you will find stores with lower prices and sometimes even lower shipping. So that's like a big tip, and I always do that all the time, constantly, because I like to pinch my penny. Like, I love to save money. So another wonderful thing about Wish is it's got a 30 money back guarantee. So it'll say, okay, your item will be there, you know, in 30 days. And it'll give you kind of a date, and they have like a tracking. And so we'll go, and I'm like, okay, it's getting close to time and I still haven't received the product. And then it'll be the day of and I still haven't received the product. So I will contact customer service and say, hey, you know, this is the date that it said it would be here. It's not here yet. And sometimes they'll ask, okay, do you want to give it another 5 days? And most of the time I always say, yeah. I mean, I've waited 30 days. What's another 5 days, right? I mean, no biggie. So I'll wait the 5 days, and at the end of the 5 days, if it still hasn't gotten here, I'll contact customer service and say, hey, I've waited an extra 5 days. It still hasn't gotten here. Help. And they'll usually come back and say, oh, I'm so sorry. We did say that it would deliver at this time, and it didn't. So what we'll do is we can ask the seller to resend it, which would take another 30 days, or we can just give you your money back. And if the product comes, then you can just keep it. And all the time I just say, yeah, just go ahead and give me a refund. And at that point, I'll wait a little bit. Sometimes the product does show up, and that's super cool because now I'm like, woohoo, you know, score. You know, I got the product and I got a refund. And then other times, you know, I've only had one thing that not show up after I had gotten the refund, so that's pretty good. That's like super, super good. But they give you a refund, and I mean, so it's like a win-win. So if you order and it doesn't get here, you get your money back. And not only your money back, but the shipping. So everything ships separate. So if I order, you know, 5, you know, pieces of jewelry, each piece of jewelry, if it's sold separate, some come in like a set, but if it's sold separate, you're gonna pay shipping on each one. So say the jewelry is like, I have like a necklace, and it's $1. And then it's $1 shipping. So the total will be $2. And if I buy another necklace, that same necklace from the same store, I still have to pay $1 for that item. So it ships each individually. And even sometimes like you do like the same store and it's still, they'll put it in one bag and you've paid, you know, $3 shipping because you got 3 things, but they put it in one bag. That's just kind of how it goes. But I mean, it's so you know, cheap. It doesn't really matter. I mean, $1 shipping. Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 5, depending on, you know, how big the product is. But I mean, hey, it's fine with me. I don't mind it. And if you don't have to pay sales tax. I know some states, you know, what about, you know, I live in California, or I live, you know, in a place that, you know, has sales tax. You don't pay sales tax. You just pay for the product, and then you pay for the shipping, and that's it. So, hey, that's good. So, what else did I want to tell you? So they have like a reward system, which I think is kind of cool. And so for every 100 points you get, I think they've changed it. So just now it's at every 300 points you get, you know, a percentage off. And so one transaction is considered 100 points. So if I've made, you know, 3 separate transactions, I get 300 points, and then they give you like a little gift card, a little bonus. And it's not much. It's like 5%, sometimes it's 10%. I have gotten 15% where I was like, woohoo, 15, you know? But I mean, it's just a few cents off, but I mean, hey, every little penny, you know, helps. So when you go into checkout, it'll be right there and it'll automatically get deducted. You do have about 7 days to use your little points, and if you don't use it, then it goes away. But I'm so addicted. I'm like, I'll sit there and be like, ooh, this is $1. I'll just get this and use, you know, my 10-cent discount or whatever. I love it. So, I mean, I think that's kind of cool. Let's see. And then there's another thing that just came out where if you buy with someone else, and this is like brand new. This just started, I think, because it wasn't, you know, here before a few weeks ago. So you'll click on a product and it will say buy with this person and you get, you know, a bigger of a discount. So say it's $1 and this person's already bought it, and if you buy with this person, you just get a discount. It's like 80 cents. Or if you find something and it's $1 and you buy it and then someone buys it with you eventually, I think it's within 48 hours, then you get credited, you know, 40 cents or whatever back into your account. And it's like a gift card. It's like automatically into your cart. So when you put something in your cart, it deducts it. So, I mean, it's cool. I mean, like, you know, I love to pinch pennies, so I'm like, woohoo, you know, 80 cents instead of $1. I mean, this is like, it's good. I don't mind it. I love it. So let's see. But yeah, I love, is there anything else I want to tell you guys? Oh, so if you want to, so say you buy something and you're like, okay, I just don't want to buy that anymore, and you cancel. You have up to 8 hours to cancel your order and they won't charge you. So that's, you know, so far, I mean, they have it, it says it in their questions, you know, they won't charge you of up to 8 hours. It takes about, I think it's 2 days to process your order, and then it ships. And then the refund, like, you know, if you want a refund and it goes through, you know, your bank or whatever you're using, it takes about 5 to 7 business days to get your refund. If they give it back to you, you know, like for instance, I didn't get my stuff and I was like, yeah, please refund. Okay, no problem, you know, we'll send it right to you, 5 to 7 business days. I've never waited that long. It's usually about 3 days and it's in my account, and it's great. It's wonderful. So when you do customer service, like during the day, I'll, you know, write them back usually in the afternoon after my mail has got here and said, hey, it hasn't arrived. They're kind of overseas. Everybody's kind of different, you know, time zones. So, I mean, they get back to me right away, but it's usually that morning when I wake up that I'll get a response and say, hey, what can we do? And then I'll usually shoot them back a text or, you know, in my box, and then they will get back to me, you know, shortly after. But yeah, it's wonderful. I loved it so far. I mean, sometimes you get things that, you know, you're like, I didn't order that. This is weird, or, you know, they mess up. But it's not that big of a deal. They give you your money back. So I think it's a win-win situation. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to, you know, put them down below and I can try to answer. But these are the tips and the tricks that, you know, helped me along the way. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And this is another thing that I got from Wish. Isn't this like so cute? I like love this thing. It's so cute. So don't forget to subscribe. And you like more of these videos, give me a thumbs up. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching.